Alright, we're continuing. We're a little bit late, but we are continuing. So, welcome back. Core Keeper, we are definitely in the endgame at this point, and at this point, just looking things up, there's not a ton in the endgame aside from, you know, finding optional bosses, exploring regions, just for the heck of exploration, things like that. Haha! My claw arm setup is working! It is automatically... Okay, I had to look up how these things worked because I could not get them to function. It is working, so now it's automatically picking up ore from this and depositing it in the furnace, and I can just pull finished copper bars out of the furnace. Now, not super valuable as I am far beyond copper at this point, aside from, I think I can use it in electrical lines if I want to get into like a lot of that system, which for the most part I don't necessarily, but it was the nearest ore, nearest stationary drilled super ore. And so it works as proof of concept, if nothing else. Now, I thought for sure that I'd made some other claw arms, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. So maybe I scrapped them. I don't know at this point. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for two things. We are here to get the last card that I need. Technically, I want to have duplicates of every card because I found out what the Oracle cards do. The Oracle cards, if you have all 9 of them, then you can combine them into a powerful endgame item called the Oracle Deck. It's basically a healing aura around yourself and others. Now, I don't necessarily want the deck for use because, I value my Zippy Dash far too much. I don't want to get rid of my Zippy Dash. Thank you. However, I do kind of want it for display purposes. So I have 1 of every card so far except for 1. I have 2 of almost every card except for the 1 that I have 0 of, and 3 others I only have 1 each. A couple of those come from desert digging spots and charred crates in the molten quarry. One that I have 1 of, but not the other, is ancient crates in the Forgotten Ruins, the stone area. And the thing that I have 0 of drops at roughly a 10%, maybe lower rate from fighting Malugaz the Corrupted. I have tried. I have genuinely tried to get this thing in the off time. See this? Malugaz chests? See how I have 19 of them in here? There's this one from the first time I fought him. So I fought him that. I fought him 19 more times to get those, and I left 1 or 2 behind in the area where he is, intending to basically, so I could just load stuff in and then go back to fight him again. I have fought him more than 20 times. It is basically just a little grind that I'm doing because I'm so over-leveled for him. And I have not gotten a single one of the cards, and I kind of want to. So, that's a whole thing. Right. So, I went and got a whole bunch of crystal skull shards. I've been fighting a bunch of stuff and running around in the stone area, and in hopes also of finding another second card called Brilliance from one of those crates. No luck so far. So we are potentially going to go and fight Malugaz like 21 more times, just because that's how many crystal skulls I can make. And if we don't get the card then I am going to give up on it for now. That is going to be just a me thing. That is going to be something that I do in my own time, separate from any stream, anything like that, and it's just going to be me hoping and praying the whole time that I finally get the stupid thing. But if we can get it, then I can at least complete that section of the room. Now, I am not necessarily going to be able to make the Oracle card thing, because number 1, I want 2 of each thing so I can have 1 card for display of each kind, plus 1 to make the card deck. So that is going to be something that probably is not achieved during this at all. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Pick up, there we go. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Now, let's see. One of the fun facts about fighting Malagaz over and over again is that he constantly keeps dropping the stolen crystal heart that goes in his statue. And now I have like 20 of those. And I don't need them. And they can't be thrown away because they're important items. So I can't do anything about that. Ancient hologram pad. Yep, don't remember any of that. Materializes spirits of the past. No, wait, that was the one shopkeep buddy thing. I got that already. Stuff that I don't need because I'm so far ahead. Yep. We're all good. Oh, I could make more recall idols if I wanted to, but you know what? That's enough for that. So, we're just gonna go back over here. We're gonna make our way into the throne room with all the crystal skulls. We're gonna hope for the best. I'm hoping that by taking the little heart thing with me, there is at least possibility. Hello! There's a possibility that it won't drop any more of them because I've got more than enough and I can't get rid of them by any means. I went the wrong way. Let's see. It's actually this way. Yes. And then up. I hate how hard it is to get to this throne room because these maze blocks are technically indestructible. So I can't just carve my way straight to it. I have to go around this entire loop, which is part of the reason why I made those chests, set those chests down just to put... What are you doing? Oh, you're not in here, you're on the outside. Okay. Set those chests down just to collect things. I seem to have gone slightly the wrong direction again. Where am I? Let's go this way? Where am I? No, I was going the right way, I just, wrong turn. This way! Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. So, we've got this. We've got a repair station. We've got a little bit of food. Damage against bosses, hell yes. Number 1, set up this. 2, set up that. 3, put that down. 4... This guy basically goes down in just a few hits anymore. He's gonna do a little teleport. And he's done. Boom. We pick up the chest. We unfortunately got another stolen crystal heart, so my hope was incorrect. Oh, man. Alright. Well. That was 1. So let's do 20 more. Yeah, because I had 21 hearts, so 21 skulls. Woo! Come on. Give me your stuff, give me your stuff. Please give me a card. Yes! Oracle card entity! I have 1! That's all I just needed to take somebody else along with me. I just needed a witness. When I did it on my own, it's like, no, you shall never have it. I want to see if I get a second. I'm just going to use up all these skulls. You shall never have it, no! But no, now it's the law of, like, computer troubleshooting, basically. Where you can have a problem, it can be persistent, you can have no idea how to fix it. You know, it just never ends. No second card. Boo. But as soon as you go, hey, can you look at this to somebody? Yep, I tried turning the game off and on again. That did it. Yep, as soon as I tried to show somebody, like, you would not believe how hard this is. Why is it so difficult? And then it's easy. Second drop. Now, I don't know if that's going to hold true for getting another one. Because, quite frankly, that could have been my one. Can I do 2 of these at once? Probably not. Surely it wouldn't let me, right? But how much faster would it go if I could? I'm going to be trying that. Woo! Took a hit I shouldn't have. I'm okay. I'm only on fire a little bit. And no second oracle card. Okay. Okay. Eat a thing. And then do something really stupid. Let's see. Does it actually work? Nah, it just won and it broke the other one, so it's, I'll just pick that up in a second. I mean, it kind of makes sense. In other circumstances, it would probably be really bad to accidentally have 2 bosses on your butt. Under these circumstances, I am so far outclassing this guy, it's not even funny. That being said, I still can't aim. You know, I missed 3 out of 4 shots there. Alright. Card. No second card. And full. So, it is time to make use of my overflow chest. I did not need to pick that up, but I have it now, so in it all goes. Boop 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 boop. Dee 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 dee. I'm gonna put that there because I'm pretty sure they stack, and so that'll be a very quick and easy indicator. Stupid stolen crystal hearts. Right. Let's go. Oh, blast it all. I was a little too close. Okay. Let me have it. No second card. I'm probably not going to get a second card in this run, but at least I'll be able to complete the singular set. Alright. Gotta go through his death animation every time. I'm just getting a whole bunch of little things, but... Oh, by the way, don't know if you remember, but when I fought King Slime last time and he dropped a slime egg, that is something that all the slimes can drop. Not necessarily the King Slime egg specifically, but a slime egg. You can have a pet slime that matches each of the slime bosses. However, it's a drop when you defeat them as a boss. And so, I just got lucky with the King Slime egg. The odds are not particularly high for getting them. So quite frankly, it's another situation where it's like, if I really want to have slime pets, I'm going to be fighting slime bosses over and over, which I'm not going for right now. Really am not. But it's a thing that I am now aware of. Come on. Second entity, please. Alright, this time for sure, right? This time for sure. I've got an audience. It's gonna happen. Woo, you broke the ball. By the way, I have discovered that at least the lava walls in the desert area that are too tough to break normally, I can break them if I have recently eaten a food that increases my mining damage by a substantial enough percent. And it's not even a huge substantial amount, it's just gotta be enough. And it takes me like 6 strikes per block in order to break through them, so it's by no means fast. But it is possible. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to break the maze blocks. I'll have to retest that with my best mining buff food that I can make. Oh, I think he got stuck. Yeah, I'll have to see what the best mining food I can make is and try that again. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 ba, 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 bum. Alright. Unfortunately, I've gotten to the point where my inventory is a little too full. But we've got 7 skulls left, so let's see how this goes. I'm sure this is manageable. This is fine. Alright, let's go. What have you got for me? Nothing! Alright. I'm just gonna look inside. Heh, no luck. Alright. If it breaks, it breaks. Yeah, it broke. Is the tornado going to hurt him immediately? It is, but not by very much. No. We got 4 more chances and then we call it quits. Come on, guys. What you doing here? There we go. He started fires out there. No! I tell you what, I've got plenty of Malaga's figurines. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I really do think he gets stuck when he teleports up there. Alright. No luck. Oh boy. Right. My inventory's getting a little too full. A little uncomfortable. Let's go. That being said, I do have the fixing things table, and I can break stuff down with it. Oh, I lollygagged too long about that. Bugger. Well. So yeah, I can just kind of break some of the gear down to constituent parts, which I think is going to be the next thing to do, to be quite honest. Because this is getting a little ridiculous. So, we don't need all of that. Boom, ba da 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 da. I've got duplicates of so many of these things, so we're not even worrying about it. Right, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. We just bring back a whole ton of scrap. Break. Break. I don't think I can break that, and I definitely can't break that. Which is a shame. Alright. Excuse a second. I am gonna just haul everything into my inventory and break down whatever I can. Okay. There's that. Just gonna pile it all in. Make it easy. Okay. So. We've got one skull left. Ritual goblet. Spooky looking. That's going in the museum. We have one skull left. If I don't get the second entity card from this, then that's gonna be it. Alright, this is it. Last chance. Do we get the entity card? Nope. Alrighty. Well, we got one. So technically, that was a successful run. Technically, we did it. Got what we came for, at least one of, so... Well, that's something. You know what? I'm not running all the way back. I am just gonna recall idle my way out of here. We teleported in, we teleport out. Right. Now, number one, I had fun. Yes, it is very blue. It is very sparkly. It is very gemmy and shiny. Welcome to Cove. And I put greenery around it, and I'm just slowly making this entire area, as nice as possible. Stupid little swings. Alright, unfortunately, I am, rapidly running out of any kind of room. Okay, those can go in there, that's fine. The Ritual Goblet and Blood Skull, I guess we'll just kind of take for, museum purposes. Beast Booster will go elsewhere. That's another thing that I built recently. Malagaz figurine, I will sell. Alright. So. I've been doing some research on pets and other things like that. As well as just what endgame stuff there actually is, that sort of thing. And some of the stuff I found is that the base pets, there's like 8 of each, 8 colors of each. So I was not going to fit all of them into a single chest. Not even a double chest. Nothing like that. So I have reorganized. I have built a small pet facility. This is the incubation room. It is not much. There is nothing of decorative note going on here. I just have very neatly spaced chests. Here's my sub-terriers. I'm at 7, missing 1. Here are the Ember Cats, Ember Tails. 5, I am missing 3. The Owlixes, we're at 6. The fan hairs, I barely have any. I really need to try and figure out where those come from. Again, Pheromoths, 6, and then these are the weird ones. I have the King Slime, no others. And then, of course, I have my incubators. Real quick, we're just gonna see. Alright, we got that. We've got one of those. I've got it out with me right now. Alright. Let's see how close we got to anything new. That's a duplicate of that. That's a duplicate of that. I'm wondering if the rare ones you have to get from someplace other than the merchant. If there is, like, increased rarity ones or something. I did not see anything to that effect, but then I only did a surface level read of, oh, here's a list of them. Okay, this is about what I'm looking for then. Ah, here you go. Get more later. So, there's that setup. Very plain, utilitarian, and bare bones. But, it's what we got. Now, time for something completely different. Real quick, we're gonna zip into the museum here. We're gonna zip into the natural caves area. zoom across. Gotta get another blood skull, it looks like, in here. So, just gonna put one there. I need another plinth for the blood skull, which unfortunately, I'm not sure I have. I might have a wood one. Hold on, I might have a wood one. In terms of artifact stuff, I feel like there is a lot in the stone area, but there's not a lot to necessarily decorate with, or at least that I can decorate with. Because a lot of the stone area stuff is very distinctly like these special floor tiles that I don't have access to. I can't just dig up and use. So, yeah. Alright, so we've got that. I've been working on various things in here. I've got a small beach area. Did some reading. Stuff is not going to spawn in here because it doesn't need the tiles. It needs the actual physical biome, which is location tied in this game. So I am not going to be worried about like crabs or the stupid tentacle things spawning in here. However, it does also mean that my attempt at an ocean biome farming cell in my spike trap area is not going to work. Hello. How is it going? I've got a thing to show off. Alright. Okay. So, this of course is the library. There is another summoning book that I don't have a duplicate of yet, but I'm gonna have to figure out where to fit that in this layout because it's very two-side symmetrical, and I don't know where I'm putting a third, where I'm putting a number 5, so, that's a difficulty for another time. I don't know, maybe I put it where I have the feather over there instead. Then I have the 3 gems here, just because they're pretty. And once again, I do have a couple of desert diamonds. Don't know where I'm going to put them exactly. I don't know, maybe they can be like interspersed here, and I just put 2 down just for decorative purposes. So there's that, this little room. Now I've expanded, and I now have this area to display the cards. I have not yet decided what to plant in these, but it will be something. And I have space here to expand another room. That way, potentially, if I wanted to, I have space to maybe expand in this direction. Oh, that sounds rough. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've come down off of a long week of work myself, just because Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day weekend. So I guess, happy Mother's Day by proxy to anybody out there. But, yeah. I did all the floral stuff, and it was a lot. Thankfully, not open on Sundays. So, I did not have to worry about anything there. I am finished. I am free. I get a day of rest. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this valuable. There we go. But yeah, heckin' work. It's a terrible necessity. Oh, right. I did a ton of cooking using all of the gold ingredients that I've been farming up, so I now have like 4 or 5 chests of sparkly food items. I do need to just kind of also make and use up a whole bunch of my regular ones though too, so I'm just gonna load up on those real quick. Nom. There we go. Okay. So it is about time to go on to the dreadful part. It's time to go into the passage, because there is a crafting thing, a crafting table, if you will, that I cannot just make. I have to find it. I have to find something called the Rift Statue. I've seen images. I know nothing else. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So, the thing is, while I kind of got into the rift, like, the passage down here, it's supposed to just be connected corridors and stuff. I think that I mostly need to just cross chasms with bridges and hope for the best, and also run around like mad. The scary thing that attacked me that time that I ran away from screaming, as usual, that apparently is just a enemy in the rift that keeps going after you. It's set to spawn whenever a player is in the vicinity of the passage, not the rift, the passage. And it just kind of keeps showing up occasionally and intermittently. There is no avoiding it. There is only kill. Other thing, I finally sorted out the pouches thing. There's a little dropout menu now next to your backpack. And you can move the pouches around, so... I now have a seed pouch. Woo! Yeah. There's gonna be a lot more screm, unfortunately. It is so dark in there, yes. However, it has things that I want or need. Because another thing that I want to do eventually with the entire, like, museum setup thing that I have going on over there is I want to make a terrarium and an aquarium for each of these. That means that I do need barnacle grass, calcified shells, and I think the feather trees for the terrarium. So I do need some natural items from that region. So, let's get to our nearest teleport pad, run down the passage that I carved last time we went there, and hope for the best. I'm sure it's not gonna be so bad, right? Hold on, I need to dig desert spots just in case I get a card from them. Nope. No such luck. Okay, down we go. Down we go. Nope. I got a black desert diamond? Cool. Alright, awesome. I now know that I am definitely doing a basic diamond and a black desert diamond in the gem display area. Another feather. Alright. Definitely worth going for those dig spots. Nope, that's just valuable. Someone's lost shoe. I've gotten quite a few of those. Okay, that's not the direction I need to go. I need to go this way. I think. I am pretty sure this is the direction. It is just due south. And I have plenty of open space here. Or. So I should just be able to nope, weasel my way through there. Hey, sparkles! There he goes. I need some sparkly crystals from that area for some of my stuff as well. Oh, what's this? I don't think I ever saw this. Hold on. I'm gonna wait for that to stop going for me. There we go. Ooh. Hold on. It's minor sidetrack. Excuse a second. I'm just gonna, break a few things. Huh. Oh. Okay. I can't get through that. What is this doing here? Oh, I must be near the ocean biome. Yeah, this is right on the border, so... Okay, this is one of those. I am not going to bother with that anymore. I am, I've got something else to focus on, and that is not you. Getting back down to the passage. Get lost. Oh, blast it all, it's crystal. Alright, fine. Stay right there. Good. Ha! Pinged him. I think I got lost. I don't know how I did it, but... No, I didn't. No, I am in the right place. I just have to go further that way. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, you guys are going to be a pain in the butt, aren't you? Excuse me, I need this seed. Alright, need to eat something. I'm going to move another bit of food up into that. It's 28 food, so that's not going to be enough. There we go. Alright. Okay. And here we are. Alright, that bit of passage just loops right back around into crystal area, so it does not really count. I might be able to bridge across with it, but I am not entirely certain. So, we are now in some kind of actual hell. So I can't break through these walls, but I can potentially see if there's anything else to get to from here. Really? It is just a wall. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Cyan feather tree, got it. There's... Yeah, it's still just not letting me deep into that. So, that was a bit of a, not a waste, but a fruitless endeavor. Did not get me what I wanted, so I guess that just bottoms out. Cytoplasm. And I just can't get through there. It's all just walled off. I believe that in theory you're supposed to have, like, the passage is supposed to be a series of, like, interconnected rooms and hallways. I am not sure that they are all that connected. Alright, here's the thing. Yeah, if I can't get anywhere through these walls, then this isn't gonna work as far as passage exploration goes. I'm gonna have to find a different way in. Maybe. That's some fun sound design on those orbits, though. Okay. I have a feeling... Oh, dang it. It just dead ends. Okay. That didn't work. Alright. We just continue to hope. I hear it! I hear it! I hear the worm! That's a little worm. Don't know where the big one is. Alright, that's kind of fun, but unfortunately it did not get me anywhere. You know, I really had hoped that I was gonna get a little bit more passage. Yep. I just keep hitting wall. Wall after wall after wall. Oh, hold on. I need to see if I can get these sun crystals at all. Maybe not. There we go. I have to dig them up. That's what I have to do. Noted. Alright. Okay, I see no other way. We must continue. Until we see some sort of opening. Because I don't know how else I'm supposed to, engage with this. Curse you. Oh, it's a dead end. I can't go any further. Dang it. Alright, okay. Whoops. I want to take my wood bridges with me. Just because I can make more. But frankly, this doesn't bring me anywhere, so why bother? Alright. Okay, my one and only other thought is maybe I can break the walls, but I need that high impact mining food. Mining speed, no. Mining damage, but that's only +8. I need an actual, like, percentage or something more. So. Yep. I'm just gonna have to go and get more, some sort of food that ups my mining damage just to see if it helps, just to see if it works. I have no idea if it does. Or if it will, rather. But so far, this has generally proven way less interconnected than I really hoped. I was under the impression, at the very least, that, okay, maybe if I cross the water? No, I've already been here. I know it's across the water. The answer is, basically nothing. It's all this. Walls I cannot get through. You know, stuff like this is the reason why last time I was so convinced that surely, there was a, like, a higher tier pickaxe. That if I could just get the highest tier pickaxe there was, and there is, like, a better one, but, if I could just get that, then I would be able to break through all of that. You know what? One experiment. Just a single experiment. Where's the one that was, like, +8 mining damage? That's the one. I'm just gonna see if +8 is just enough. Because if it is, it's gonna be hilarious. And also, God, why? So, we eat. We need higher mining damage. Okay. +8, not enough. Right. Alright. Well, we got a little bit of stuff. Mostly, I need that mining damage just to see if it works. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to be running around the edge of the world trying desperately to find an entry point that brings me further than just, here is a teeny little bit of spit of space. A little spit of space. You can go no further. Oh, no, didn't want that in there. That's fine. What the hell is cytoplasm? I have no idea. It's going in the chest. Like, it's kind of treated like it's some sort of... It's not marked as a valuable or anything. It's almost like it's treated like a crafting item? It could be. it could be a crafting item. I don't know. Yeah, crystal spearhead. There you go. Okay. Put that in there. Right. Sell a couple valuables. Hatch an egg. Food. Never use that. Crystal Shard Club. I am not going to be doing a lot with this. I do really like the sprinklers. They do so much for me not having to worry about the gardening stuff. And they fit so nicely in the exact size range of both the highest level till and the highest level trowel for planting and pulling things up. The gardening stuff is now very much a breeze. Okay, what is the best mining damage increase that I can find? Alright, food drain. Nope, nope, nope. Magic, melee, magic, magic. Looking for the word mining. Melee, melee, melee and range. Seeing the word damage, and then I go, no, that's damage against bosses. Alright, not in that chest. I'm just hoping my, like, golden sparkly stuff will have something good. Magic, magic, physical, range. Hold on, I saw mining damage. Plus 10. I don't think that's gonna help that much. Because I tried a plus 8, and unless I was, like, literally too shy of the threshold, I'm not sure plus 10 mining damage is going to do it. I could have sworn there was one that gave a percentage up. Maybe I am misremembering. It's always possible. Lots of mana, lots of healing. Health and mana. Health and mana. Da 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 da. Armor and melee. Physical, melee. Oh yay, minion stuff. Oh boy. Let's see. I have the terrible feeling that maybe I don't have anything for extra mining damage beyond just a plus 10. It might not be a percentage at all. In which case, it's possible that I had like a plus 10 for the mining damage and that got me through the lava walls, the obsidian, but it's not doing me any good in the passage walls. How am I to explore a zone when I am fully reliant upon the game just giving me open space into the zone at every turn, and no dead ends, and no limited little pockets that you can't get through? Seriously? Plus 10 mining damage for 10 minutes. That might be as good as it gets. My other thing I can attempt is literally just trying to bomb my way through it. And that is going to be reliant upon the bombs being powerful enough and plentiful enough and me going the right direction with them. Because, yeah, the best I can do is plus 10 mining damage at any given point. Just gonna pop that in there. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So probably the large bomb, 2205 mining damage. It might be able to do it. I'm obviously have not tested, so I'm not sure. I need to go and hatch an egg. There we go. Right. What's the best bombs? Void bomb. 6615. Sulfur bomb, which can be made in that area. Alright. Both of these basically take stuff that comes from that region. Pandorium bars or sulfur buds. I don't have a lot of options as far as that goes. Let me see if I already have a couple. I do. I've got some sulfurs. I've got one void bomb left. That's pretty much it. Okay. Well. It is time to, attempt high explosives, I guess. And if even that doesn't work, then I guess it's just basically circling the area and seeing if there's a place where I can get through. Ah! At least we're moving fast now. Let's go. You can't catch me. I am too zippy. I should just try to break through that. It is so natural for me to try and run that direction. Oh, my speed boost wore off. It ran out. Ugh. Words. What are words? Okay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Seriously. I am just running here. Oh boy. Right. Here we go. So, I need to have... Let's try the void bomb first. And let's try it going, maybe going that way? How do I go about this in the best way possible? Hold on a second. This might be... Oh no, it's all blocked off. It's all blocked off. Okay. So I'm gonna try planting a void bomb right there. Get out of the range. Go back, redo my, Okay, fossil blocks. I can get to here. It does clear stuff, however, I can't go any further, and that looks like it's just a tiny pocket, so it's probably not the smartest, route. It doesn't look clear enough. I have no idea if anything is in that direction. I know that... Woo! There it is! There he is. There he is. God damn it. God, they're explosive. What the hell? What was that? Oh, I hate them. Really, really don't like them. This looks like it might have promise. It's just really hard to tell. So, let's see if a sulfur bomb does us any good. I mean, decent. Oh, just barely not enough. I hear stuff. Okay, that stuff being explosive itself might actually clear a little space. I don't know if it is. It might not be enough. Curse you! Actually curse you. Right, that's my last sulfur bomb. I'm gonna have to make more. Either void or sulfur, and both of those take so much in the way of materials. Right. It leaves little bomb gobbles. They are not enough to clear that, so... Right. This is just unfortunate all around. Let me in! Let me through! I hear it. I hear the little thing. That is the worst. I don't like it. The fact that they explode on you. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I do not have any more raw bomb power on me. Which does mean that my one and only other hope is, number one, retreating to here so that hopefully nothing else spawns on me while I look at the map. My only real hope is to kind of just get into this crystal area, run around the verges, and occasionally pop across with a bridge. Just to see if there's any more stuff that I can get to. Any more stuff I can reach. Because I cannot mine my way through any of this. I have to bomb my way through it. And bombing takes so much in the way of materials. So. So. Oh boy. This is what we have become. Did I leave... I don't have my, I don't have my thing for, my obliteration ray. It must be in the chest at home. Drat. Alright. What's my... Do I have another way into the passage that I've kind of looked at? Sort of. There's this little snaky bit that I found that got walled off there and there. But there is that. Unfortunately, it is not a closer teleport by any means. In fact, it's even further in some ways. Potentially, I could try to teleport to this waypoint and then just do a diagonal and hope for the best. If I'm looking for, like, a fresh start, a fresh location to start from. But I need my obliteration ray. I wonder if the obliteration... Can the obliteration ray get through that? What's the mining damage on that thing? Whew. If I can get through with the obliteration ray, then, well, number one, I have to figure out where I left it. I probably would have... Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Good. Alright. Let's put the obliteration ray there. Let's just real quick drop some stuff off. The egg goes in here. Nope. That's why it got put away. Because it automatically sorts. Got it. Okay, I need to lock that. Thank you. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna craft a ton of these just real quick. Just while I'm in a safe place and I'm not gonna get ambushed by terrible explosive worms. Definitely a lifesaver if it could go through. I'm gonna make what bombs I can of that high tier of power, just in case. But if the obliteration ray can get me through that, then I'm not gonna have to worry about those. And it's gonna be, overall, so much easier. So, I can make 9 of those. 2 of those. That's it. That's all I've got for exploding my way through it. At this point, it's obliteration ray or bust. So I am going to go back down to that lower one just because I have more bombs, so I can try to continue that diagonal passage. At this point, we're going to see how it goes. Alright, let's go. I have no interest in playing with the bugs. Thank you very much. Let's move. Scoot myself down some passages. Get myself caught in little hooks that I made. Because of course. Oh, alright. I do this every time. I'm just going to cut it open. I don't care at this point. I'm just cutting it open. What have we here? Little loop around. It's all well and good. Hey. Rude. No call for that. God, they're just everywhere. Fight each other! Leave me out of it. Okay. Now. Let's get down there. And let's have moment of truth. Obliteration ray is 920 mining damage. It may not be enough. Because this is 845, and the bombs I'm using are like... Nope! It's still too low. The bombs I'm using are like 5,000 plus. I'm pretty sure that the large bomb isn't enough. Whee! No, thank you. Yeah, the 70 bombs are all stuff that I just found. God, those things are awful. I hate them. Alright. So yeah, the large bomb did absolutely nothing. This is the 200 large bombs that I have just because I keep finding them. I don't craft them. They just show up. God, go away. They just spawn. They just spawn no matter what. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my god. You're the worst. You're actually the worst. Alright, I need my brigade. I need my brigade so badly. Ha! And we're still not through. Void bombs. Alright, that opened up a passage into something. Get the feather trees. It opened a passage into nothing. I think I hear something rumbling. There's a weird little bug thing. Okay. Sulfur tree. Cool. Alright, alright. I am at least in a slightly wider area now. I don't know if I can... Woo! I had a feeling and then I had to test it anyway. Okay, okay. Okay, maybe I can hit those at a distance magically. I can, thank goodness. Because those go off instantly. They're not quite powerful enough to really break through walls. They can break a couple of blocks, but that's it. Oh, you. Okay, this looks promising. This looks promising. Maybe. Why? Why is there another one? Okay, I think that maybe I can just kind of pick that up. Fossil cluster, yes, okay. Pretty sure I need those for the terrarium and the aquarium that I want to make. Alright, I don't need that many of the feather trees, so I'm gonna quit that there. Okay. We've got another little area here. I'll take the whole thing, thank you. Oh, I am nerve-wracked. I am completely nerve-wracked. Alright, not enough inventory space to take whatever's left there, so I might have to clear some stuff out, but for right now, okay. It looks like that's pretty much it for anything in that region. Okay. However, there was another little pocket over here. Whoo boy! Frankly, I'm not taking the risk of those things getting exploded on me. It's a bunch of ore that I should be picking up. For right now, though. God. Whoa! Come on. No, 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 no. Bugger off. Just kind of ghosts its way through things! Oh, God. Alright. Okay. Nope. Get lost. Get lost, you little... Get lost! Go away! Go away! Go away! I need to not be, here. In general. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Unfortunately, I'm at a point where, inventory full. Arcane Monk blindfold. Okay, that's going in something. Have not yet found a rift statue. Genuinely not very sure where I would find it. That's a bit of a stutter. I've kind of been assuming they would be in one of those, like, facility-looking things. Something like that. God, I just know I'm gonna die in here and have to come trekking back. Yep, each zone has its own special, unique background music. It changes every time you go into a zone, so this is definitely for just the passage. Alright, I'm genuinely not sure where I am. Oh, I've trekked pretty far. Hold on. Yeah, there was an entire thing up here that I was going to check out and then forgot, so I'm gonna make my way back, roughly in that direction at least. Why is it all so scary? That's why! Everything is horrifying here. Whew. Alright. Okay. I like the little feather trees giving off their little feather tree lights. They're tiny little pinpricks in the darkness. That's nice. That's cool. Very pretty. Stop jump scaring me with exploding worms. Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. No! Bugger. It's like every, I don't know what the timing is, but it's very specifically every so many seconds or whatever that you're in the zone, as long as there's not one already active, you're gonna have to fight something. There is no peaceful exploration. Never. Come on. I just want the rift statue. I just want a rift statue. Ha. Unfortunately, I have a feeling that whenever I find the rift statue, it's not going to be in this first surface area, is it? It's going to be way deep in this passage zone. I am sitting here in vain hope that I will find it quickly, efficiently, and early. It's not going to be the case. It's not going to be the case. Why do we hope? Okay. It's been just long enough that I fear another squirmy monster is gonna show up. Pretty sure that's how it works. I get a little bit of time to run around, and then it ends. Oh, I am tense. I hear rumblies. The ground, the screen is shaking. I can't say I'm fond of that. Oh, blast, I've trapped myself. What is happening? Woo! I think that might be the zone secret boss. I don't want that. God, absolutely terrifying. I should probably be getting all of this that I possibly can, but part of me doesn't want to slow down. I am here with a very specific goal in mind, And it involves me stumbling upon the right thing. Somewhere. I need something that points me to a rift statue, I really do. I just need to know what heading I should be taking. Because random wandering just means that I could miss it. And the longer I wander, the more horrible monsters I'm gonna come across. Or will come across me. You know, take your pick. Oh boy. Okay. I found it. I can't pick it up and take it with me. Oh, come on! Oh, did sap. Okay. These are the weird scanners for the bugger. All right. I cannot take it with me. A chaos staff that does magic damage. Level 17. And this is level 14. So that is a better thing. I need 20 Pandorian bars. God, thank goodness I have minions. I hate this. I want to be able to peruse. Okay. Okay, I don't care about the chest stuff. I don't care about the axe. Stormbringer! I need 100 Pandorian bars, 100 Solarite bars. I now know where I'm going, at least. But the problem is, I still need to get back here in order to use this. Horrible little goop monster. God. Alright. Okay. Well, my plan to basically pick this up and take it back to base with me has been completely stymied. It is not transportable. I need to bring back 120 Pandorian bars, some cytoplasm, obliteration ray, and 100 solarite bars in order to get the two things that I really, really specifically want. This, ancient gemstones, mechanical parts, I could do. Hardened sap, Pandorian bar, cytoplasm. I have not come across the giant cicada. So it's moot point. It's moot point. Alright. Where am I? Okay. Pretty much due south of that other teleport. I would hope there'd be a portal near this. If there isn't, then that is gonna be a... I'm gonna have a god-awful time leaving this and then coming back to it. The thing is, it would almost have to be a portal that is just, like, passage run accessible. Unless I am meant to bomb through a wall for it. Oh, there might not be a portal waypoint. Okay, okay. No, there is a solution. I can technically create my own portal. They're expensive to make. And they have this, like, long cooldown period from putting it down until the first time you can use it. I'm gonna do a run of the general area here just in case first. Because if there's one already set, then I can save myself the trouble. But if there's not, I can technically make one. God, there's a lot of these things. My one fear about setting one is that if there's this many enemies that just kind of automatically spawn when I'm nearby, will they be able to break it? Will it be an inconvenience more than anything? Okay. Alright, we're just gonna keep looping around this general area just in case there is a waypoint, just sort of in existence here. There might not be. In which case, okay. I'm just gonna be, just gonna be running or teleporting back and then finding a way through, or trying to mine my way through or something like that. Bomb my way through. Nope. Get lost. Okay. Just gonna check down here. Honestly, it might not be a bad thing for me to make one of those portal gate things. Set it up in this general area, because there's one of those really big, like, standing drill things here. I could, in theory, set up a, an automatic drill and smelting, business on it. And since it's fairly near the rift thing, then that's, added convenience of having it here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about making stuff not spawn, making a safe area. Because they are going to spawn as long as I am in this region, basically. I don't think I can prevent that. I wish I could. I wish there was some sort of, like, cordon or something you can set up that just is like, this is a no-spawn zone. I don't care if it's something where it's like, okay, it's gonna take some hecking resources to pull it off. But I'd like to be able to slap down a pillar and be like, nothing can spawn within this region, and so I can, like, wall off an area, have a pillar or however many set up inside that area, and so anything that spawns outside cannot come in, things like that. That being said, some of these things can just tunnel underground and through walls, so I'm aware that the walls still wouldn't stop them. Okay. Right. I'm not seeing an immediate waypoint in this area. Not to say there isn't one, or can't be one. Just not having any luck in the immediate zone. So, the other thing is, I am very much running against a wall here. There is a watery gap here. Maybe that can go upwards. I'll see if I can bridge across it. But as of right now, I'm not coming across much in the way of ways into this region that don't involve going through who knows how much wall with probably not enough bombs. However, here we have an opening. It's not enough. Not enough. Not gonna do. Not gonna do. Thank you, Miss Summons. Get another one, if you please. Oh, God. There's another one coming. And another. They really do come in fairly large packs, don't they? Okay. So. Oh, good. I've got a worm plate. Sulfur worm. Okay. So, that doesn't look like it's going to do me any good. However, there might be a way over here. Let's go ahead and see. Yes and no. Okay. No. That looks like a structure. Not one I can get into from there. Okay. Okay. I miss being able to just mine my way through things. I wish I was able to just mine my way through things. Yeah, it's looking very much like the only way I'm going to be able to leave this and get back is the entire way I came. Right. Definitely making a teleporter. Okay. It's gonna be a long run, but we're gonna have to do it. Where's my, where is it? Where's my teleportation everything? There they are. Recall idle. I'm out of here. Okay. Okay. Gotta make a gate. Gotta remember where I make the gate. I don't recall. I got more sulfur bombs from that, apparently, so I could have used them to bomb my way through stuff. Oh well. Oh god. I didn't. I just didn't. Okay. Right. Gonna put away the fossil cluster in something. That'll do. Okay. We're gonna be extremely organized. Extremely organized about this. First of all, I am putting stuff away in the museum, but just so that it is out of my inventory, I don't have to worry about it at that point. Away it goes. Full. Dang. Alright, so I have one of these. I have one of these. I'm pretty sure I've got the Arcane Monk leggings somewhere else. I did not have the headband before. It's gotten a little ridiculous. Just a little bit ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In it goes. Screw it, the sulfur tree can go in there. I'm not gonna decorate with them, that's for sure. Okay. The rare candy goes in the pet area. I need to pick up more food. I need to sell that. And also probably that. I don't need that many gleamwood seeds. Right. Think that's enough food? Do you think I'm packing well? I might be prepared. Oh gosh. Alright. You? Nope, not that, not that. I need that. Thank you. Screw it. Sell that all. Okay. No, incorrect. This needs to go here. However, I can just real quick see what I got for the subterrier. I've already got one of those. Sorry, buddy. You are overflow. Okay. So, I need to see if I have that many solarite bars. I need to see if, solarite, Pandorium, I think those are both made in this thing. Yes, they are. Pandorium and solarite. Okay, I needed like 100 each and then 20 additional of the Pandorium. I do not have that many, and I cannot make that many. However, I've got 100 of the solarite. It's just the Pandorium I'm short. And even if I make all of those, it's not going to be enough. Okay. I have a different way to go about this. And that is the ultimate craft setup. So, to that end, I need a Fury Forge. There's the portal. There's the portal. Okay, 10 minutes to charge up before it can be used once it has been placed. So, basically I need to put this down. I've got 10 minutes. I make a portal. I make a Fury Forge. I hope for the best. Technically, I could make some galaxite turrets. Requires electricity to function. I will need to make a generator in order to power the drill and the crane that I have in mind. So... okay. Galaxite trap might also hurt me, so I'm not sure about that. Galaxite turret, it needs to be facing enemies, but I kind of want to do at least a few of those and hope for the best. Okay. We've got those. We need a drill. Drills drilling together yield better results, so I'm gonna make 2. I'm gonna make a robot arm. 2. Actually, I could have made just 1 and I could have tried to use the conveyor belts, but to be fair, I have not had much luck with those. This thing is a 2 space anyway, so it'll work out. It'll work out just fine. So I've got those. I could have taken that, but I didn't realize. I'm going to take my electrical wires just in case. And then I need a generator. Electricity generator. Copper bars. Got it. Okay. Alright. Reviewing setup real quick. No, not 10 minutes after every use. I think it's 10 minutes to charge up before it can be used once it has been placed. I have not tried one of these yet. This is the first one I've made. If I am interpreting that correctly, I think what it means is that you can't just place it down, like, if you're being chased by enemies, you can't just place it down and then teleport through immediately. You need to wait for it to charge up. However, I think once it's charged up the first time, you can use it kind of whenever. I think. We are certainly going to have the potential of finding out. Alright, so I'm going to have the Fury Forge. I am not going to have any solarite with me if I just kind of pop down there to get this set up. However, if I get this set up, I will have the portal to go back in the future, so it'll be fine. I can bring the solarite then, relatively easily. I might not even need the wires, but I prefer to have them than discover otherwise. Okay. Scary as anything. Let's do this. I think I've got everything that's needed, and then the portal at the very least will allow me a little bit of leeway for that. It is going to be a long run, because I do not know if I'm going to be able to get to this through any other space. However, again, if the portal thing works, this is the last time I'm going to have to make this long of a run to get there. And I really did think that I could just pick up the Rift statue and then, like, transplant it. I thought it was, like, a furniture piece that I could just take with me. I did not think that it was a permanent fixture that I was unable to dislodge. That being said, it didn't exactly try a bomb on it. You never know. Anyhow, at this point, I think I'm relatively invested in my build that I'm going to attempt. So, here goes that, I guess. Oh, they are being pests. They are being such pests, and there's more of them every time, I swear. I think they're just turning up in this area. Okay, let's go. Right. We go this way. We go down our diagonal bomb tube. We bring up some buddies. God damn, it's immediate. It is freaking immediate. What the hell? There's so many. No pause, no calm. I barely came to exist here. What the hell? Right. Start hecking running, I guess. Okay, that is non-accessible. At least not without high explosives. I have no sense of distance. I don't know how far we've been going. Okay, yes, this is the spot. I recognize that little wormy squiggle of a gap. Okay. It is setup time. So, the portal I am going to put kind of back here in this corner. That's going to take some time to charge up. The turrets I am going to point in various directions. And I'm gonna hope for the best. This might not be enough. I might need like a full wall of them. I don't know. Alright. At that point, we have this thing. We are going to stationary drill. We are going to robot arm. We are going to fury forge right there. And the last piece is going to be that. Okay. Over time, eventually, we are going to have loads of Pandorium bars. For right now, there's not really anything that I can do. I could have technically brought 20 Pandorium bars to make a Chaos Staff. Need some time to charge up, so now we have 10 minutes to kill stuff, I guess. I'm gonna bring up some buddies. I am going to mine a little bit, and I'm gonna just dump that straight into the forge down here. I didn't bring my 70 or so from home base, so we're just working with what we can get here. So 10 minutes real time for charge up. I didn't exactly look at the clock or anything when I did that, so I don't know how long it's been. Not very long. It was a pretty quick setup for all of that. At this point, we're just kind of hoping that none of that is going to be easily broken. It's entirely possible that I will end up very sad. Okay. Just want to get through these narrow corridors. There we go. Open area. Better. Right. I could just use up some of these sulfur bombs I've been getting off of enemies, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're coming from. Definitely something up there. Okay. My buddies have run out. I need to get them back. Thank you. Plung, 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 plung. These are some very narrow gaps to be running down. It is uncomfortable with squirmy worms and ghosty larva things coming after you, to say the least. I like my wide open field where I can run in every direction, but mostly away. Okay. Oh hey, another little room thing. Nothing here. Okay. Nope. We don't like that. We really do not like that. I'm hearing the rumbles. The screen is shaking again. I've got the feeling that the big thing is going through. And I don't like it. Jeez! Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought for sure I was gonna die there. I thought I was gonna get run over and die. Terrifying. This really is a nightmare realm. Everything else, just by comparison, is so much nicer. So much calmer, so much more forgiving and relaxing and ah! Okay, good, I'm glowing. It's a small measure of comfort. You know what I think really helps with the selling the feel of this place as being extra dark and extra gloomy and spooky and everything. The 3 outermost regions, the wilderness that you get to first, the sunken sea, and then the desert, are relatively light, all things considered. And especially as you go further and further. Like, the wilderness, fairly dark, fairly shadowed, but it's also like, oh hey, it's like tree stuff. There's a canopy of some sort, even if it's just the ceiling. It makes sense. It's also the first area that you're kind of encouraged to go to out of those 3. Like, that boss is outright first. You get to the others later, generally speaking. Like, the ore that's needed and stuff goes in that order. Wilderness to sea to desert. So the wilderness is somewhat shadowed. And then you get into the sunken sea rather, and you know, it's not, you know, bright by any means, but there's a lot more openings. It's a lot more luminescence. Also, the water does glow. So there is just a lot more light overall. And then, of course, you get to the desert, and it is downright sunny compared to all these other regions. And so you have this very natural progression as you are playing through the game of going from darker to lighter areas, generally speaking. You're also getting more light to yourself as you go along. You're getting, like, not just better lighting, but, you know, better lanterns for your belt. You're getting better glow effects in your food or your attire or anything else. And so there is this just growing luminescence to the progression of the game. And then you get here, and it is so dark. There are basically no openings in the ceiling letting light through. Your main light sources are either yourself. The very tips of these feather trees have pinpricks when it is fully dark, so you can kind of make them out from a distance, just a little bit. There's a bit of a glow on the sulfur bombs and the scary things and the worms and stuff like that. And then there's the very, very occasional, very faint greenish lantern glow, or the rift statue. And I don't know, I think that contrast does a lot, because frankly, if you put this area, maybe not as high level, but if you like dumbed it down a little, let's say, and put it right outside the dirt biome, like make it like the second thing that you get to, it would be just as dark as the dirt biome tends to be for the most part, right? Because you don't start off with a lot of sky openings and natural light and stuff. So the contrast really wouldn't be there. All I need is 20 Pandorium and I'm making that staff. Pretty sure there's going to be more. They've come in fairly large packs so far. Oh hey, bottom half of this maze structure. Can't get through that. Oh hey, another one. I think I'm good. But yeah, anyhow, contrast art, put something dark next to something bright, and see how that makes the subject matter pop. Whew. Okay. I'm back to this area here. It looks like it's up and running. I just want to see real quick what I've got for this. I'm at 8. 10 here. So 2 more and I'm going to make that staff. So I'm just going to hang around the area just a little bit longer. See if there's any more that I can just pick up real quick here. Food. Food. Oh, I think that was mining damage up. Or mining speed up. That was really fast. Really speedy swings. You know, it's so obvious that the food system and the buffs and everything are meant to be engaged with, like, very tactically. There's a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, do I want to be very effective against bosses? Do I want to be very effective as I mine my way through things? Fishing, etc. Me, I'm just like, just give me stuff. Just fill up the food meter, just fill up the hunger bar, and make the reminders go away. I don't care beyond that. I don't care too much beyond that. It's nice to have certain buffs. I am not engineering my way towards them. Okay, I think that I've gotten all the stuff I can get here. This is a fairly wide... Oh, it's probably because this is the path that is taken by the horrible, horrible thing, isn't it? Well, the good news is it probably takes it a very long time to move all the way around, because I think it goes all the way around. Okay, we got 20. Let's go. Chaos staff, please. Alright. Oh! Oh, that's... Well. Oh, interesting. It just kind of... I mean, it did say chaos. Secondary use strong multi-shot. An unpredictable, powerful weapon that weaves chaotic and ancient energy in all kinds of projectiles. The enemy will never know what's coming for them. Neither will I. Alright, what's the secondary use? Interesting. So if I take the time, weird stuff can happen. Yeah. I figured it was just a name. I didn't think they were actually doing something weird with it. I don't know. I'll give it a try. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get used to it, per se, because, like, the other one I've got a very specific range. And very specific speed that I can count on. Like, there is a certain amount of predictability to it that, you know, obvious is obvious. Chaos Staff is not going to give me. Well, even if I don't end up liking Chaos Staff, number one, it'll look good on a plinth. Number two, it was relatively cheap as far as this goes, and I have a very good source of... excuse me, very good source of Pandorium ore lined up right now. So, it's not too bad, all things considered. Okay, I kind of want to get into this. I think I have to cross here. I kind of want to get into this. And I think that the way in is this. Yep. Get lost. Alright, plus magic. Any more? Any more coming? Any more coming? They are very unpredictable. Alright, need to eat more food. Need to put more food in the hotbar. And let's go. Alright. There's not a lot here. That might be a way up. Bridge to cross. Got more bombs. Ooh! Oh! God, I got cornered at that. Okay, I didn't like that. Did not like that at all. Well then. Oh, I could have gotten in from going around. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Got another big open area. I wonder if this is the same, like, continuation of what looked like a track from before. Okay. Nope. I will say it sounds really weird hitting this as ore, but also it's not a bad sound. I kind of like it. Plung, plung, plung. It's almost musical. Like, I cannot necessarily identify instruments, but it sounds like we're plonking on some kind of harp string or something. That was just a bullet. It is technically consuming more than the other staff, but only by a little bit, and frankly, if I'd leveled the other staff up to be the same level— it is rumbling, I don't like it. If I'd leveled the other staff up to be the same level as this, then it would probably consume— yeah, for every spell, yeah. I don't like the rumblies. I don't know where is safe. I don't know where is safe. Okay, not here, not here. Here is not safe. I'm tucking myself down here and hoping for the best. I don't have anywhere else to go. Oh, God damn it! You just die. You just die. Everything I had that was down there is now stuck down there. I need to... It's not too far, and that's... I've got the portal. I've got the portal. I've got the portal. So that is a optional endgame boss that I've read a little bit about. I don't like it. 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 I can just click on my portal. That was terrifying. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it so much. I'm like, I thought maybe I could be safe. I couldn't. Yep, just instant death. The corner of it touched me, and that was it. Okay, it's not too far out. I just gotta get into that and across, and I'm good. Ah! Thank goodness I had the portal down, because that would be... Oh, God. It's just on the other side of that? Oh, come on. Alright, no, I can get around this way. You, go away. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for dealing with you. Okay, any more? Any more? No? Good. Let me have everything back, please. Alright. Something didn't stack, I think, but I'm not sure. Can't quite tell. No, I just have an extra tombstone. Alright. Oh, God damn it. Still missing stuff. I will eat that. Just me pick up something else. I've got all of my electrical stuff there that I don't want to just leave here. Thanks very much. The grimy stone pillar I don't need. Stroly-poly plate I don't need. Okay. Good enough. Go away. Oh, gosh. So I genuinely don't know how you are intended to fight that thing. I know that the purple pink glow things, the bulbous spits, those are weak points. You're supposed to attack those and destroy them, and I think there's 3 of them you have to destroy in a phase in order to start fighting the main body of it. I don't know details. But yeah, basically, screw that. Okay, I'm gonna leave that running for a while. Mostly because I just don't have the space for dealing with anything else right now. And now we're gonna go back to home base, drop off all the stuff that was in the inventory when that thing killed me. And fairly soon we should be able to upgrade the obliteration ray, and maybe that can go through some of those walls. I don't know. Okay. I don't need the grim breastplate or legwear. That goes back in there. That's pet stuff. The sulfur tree can go somewhere else. This goes back in here. Okay. Okay, we're pretty good on stuff. Stuff and things and things and stuff. Things away. This is going in a place of pride, and it's going in the chest in my house for now. It has served me well. And I will have to put up plinths somewhere of all my various stabs that I've used. Okay. Sulfur tree. Technically, I could just go and put the sulfur tree down by that bit of the water. The water place, the fishing hole. That's the word. I am full of them. I am full of so many words, guys. I know what talking is. I know communication. Alright. This'll add a nice, lovely glow. Not much of one, but it has an effect. Alright. So, the obliteration ray upgrade. 100 solarite, 100 pandorium. Pretty sure there was some ectoplasm involved. I need to figure out which chest that went into. And there was something... It might have... Something else might have just been the obliteration ray, to be quite honest. I can't quite remember. But I know we have 100 solarite, though it could get a little close. 166. Might not be a bad idea to shove some solarite ore in here. It's all 14 of it. I need to get more solarite. Honestly, I could just take the rest of this Pandorium ore and shove it into that Fury Forge down there. And it shall join its fellows in being smelted. So that's an idea. I'm not going to have 100 Pandorium bars that quickly. I'm just full of hope. Okay, so the ectoplasm didn't go in here. I didn't put it in there. Makes no sense for it to be in any of these because I'm trying to some extent to stay organized. Here it is. Okay. Right. So much ectoplasm, to be quite honest. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. My mistake. Not ectoplasm. Cytoplasm. They look very bulbous ghosty in a weird way. I need to not break some more sun crystals. I need to dig up some more sun crystals because I want to make things. Yeah, I need another sun crystal to make that. I need Azeos lilies to make that. Lumen coral for that one. Flower vessels. More sun crystals. And desert flower vessels. Okay, I need to basically dig up some of the quote-unquote chest items for these. Flower vessel, sun crystal, desert flower vessel. Easy enough. Azeos lily. That'll be up there when I get the flower vessel. Okay. 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 So, I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to make the super ray for a little bit. I am going to zip down to the portal, and I'm going to use put the rest of the my Pandorium ore into it, just to get it rolling. It doesn't necessarily need the help, but you know what? Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna leave that going. I'm just gonna go and do some easy grabbing of things for the terrariums and aquariums. You know that? We are not going to worry about instant death. We are not going to get run down by the horrible blob monster. Azeos lily. Done. Perfect. Flower vessel. I've cleared most of this general area, but we can certainly try something. What could stop us? Oh, there we go. I think I only needed one, but I'll grab a couple just to be on the safe side. Frankly, I kind of want to put more lilies in the water. Just because they're pretty. I have very simple wishes and wants. Very, very, very simple wishes and wants. Oh, bugger it. Okay. I'm gonna get my melee up just by doing this nonsense. Right. Good enough. Where is my portal thing back? Because then I'm gonna go and get a desert flower vessel. Azaleos lily, flower vessel, desert flower vessel. I need a lemon coral. Here's my thingum. Woo! That'll work. Perfect, right out the gate. Let's just grab a bunch of them, and that's all we need. I am efficient. I am speedy. I am quick. I am not lollygagging. Now, I am not quite sure how I get the coral. Okay, it can't be underwater. It has to be above, right? Because I can't use the digger while I'm on the boat, I think. Yeah, it might have to be something I can swing at. So, let's go. I am in uncharted waters right now. I have no idea where I'm going. Found the crystal biome. Oh god, stuff is spawning. Go away. Eat bubble. Yeah, you really can't predict where, how fast those things go. Alright, I know there were God damn! I didn't expect it to explode. Anyhow, I know there were, like, above water coral formations in here somewhere. I have seen them. I seem to be having a hell of a time finding them. Alright, to be honest, I can real quick get... Let me just make sure that's not a... That is. Faux! Large dish coral, okay, great. These are the things I need. There we go. I kind of want that too. Hold on. Whee! I exploded myself. Ouch! God. Okay, close quarters, this staff could be very dangerous because I can blow myself up with it. This could be bad. Anyhow, I've got my sun crystals, so that's good. Right, I was gonna get myself more solar red ore because, go away! You horrible little worms! Millipede figurine, huh? Hate it when they just come out of the wall at you like that. Look, there's no need for this! Absolutely unnecessary. Not required at all. Okay. Coral. I need coral. No! Not you! Alright, where's the big coral area? I know it's out here somewhere. I know it exists. Obviously not in this area, but I have gone past it many times. It's in the sea. It's somewhere in this region. Okay. 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 So my issue right now is probably that I need to... Oh, God. I've got to check this out. Excuse me. Woo! Alright. Don't use that staff for anything that you could get hurt by. Oh, boy. Oh, it's another one of the testing grounds. Hold on. Oh, this could be really bad with that staff. Oh, dear. Okay. We're gonna try it. Just, it could be unmitigated disaster. It's always possible. Alright, let's go do this. Alright. Okay. At least the charge up gives me plenty of time to get the strong staff going. But yeah, if I use this thing in close quarters, there is every chance I'll go kaboom. He just does so much! He just goes kaboom! Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Thank goodness for summons. The minions are doing a lot for me here. Alright, okay, okay. We're going somewhere. I'm already bad at aiming, but, now I have no idea what the spread or anything of any of what I do is gonna be. Or speed, or any of that. Look at that bubble, it's just floating there. Alright, it's yeah, it's gonna be all those. Whee! I lived. My inventory's full. Well, I got another obliteration ray. This is how you get them for your entire crew if you are doing multiplayer. Oh, nice cheese. I don't need any more lush moss. The poison slime is actually kind of useful. I've got so many eggs. I don't really need the sun kelp either. Okay. So yeah. Challenge complete. Let's get out of here. And try to find that hecking coral. Alright. If I park myself somewhere, preferably with no stupid little flinging enemies! Oh, you dratted things. Then I might be able to check my map, because I think it's supposed to... I think there's a formation that shows up on my map that I've come across. Because I keep sailing around it, you know, because it's actually physically there. It's not just an image under the water, like so many of those. So you bounce off of it if you try to go through. Pretty sure it exists. Somewhere. Okay. Where is it? I've got 3 obliteration rays because I've done 3 of those challenge rooms, and I'm pretty sure that's the through line. The coral... that might be it, but it might not be. The coral is something that I bump into when I'm not looking for it, seemingly all the time. And then, now that I'm looking for it, nowhere. Nowhere to be found. Not possible. You can't have it. And I'm just like, please. Please. I want to make an aquarium. Alright, so we're gonna shoot southward in, like, that way. And just hope. Because the alternative is, if it does have to be dug up, then I might have to do the digging from shore, and I might have to see if there is a part of shore. Look at that little idiot. Look at that dumb little thing. Oh. We want to play that game? Alright. Well, that worked. Okay, we're pretty much here, so... I think most of what I was seeing was... Oh, wait. There's one that's taller. That might be what I'm after. Broke something. Ooh. Crimson coral. I don't think that was what I'm after. Maybe it was. Maybe crimson coral was the thing that that recipe called for. Alright, now I just have to get back to... God damn it! Now I just have to get back to my, my base, my dock. My little spot. It's not too far. Screw you. Stupid crab. Right. We're just gonna hope at this point. There we go. There's the place. Okay. Is that open? Right. Head back to the center. Alright, how am I looking? Sun crystal. Lumen coral. Not crimson coral. Lumen coral. I can make literally everything except for that. I might need to dig from the shoreline in order to get it. Because if it's underwater, then I need to dig, and I can't seem to dig from the boat. So, okay. We're gonna put things away real quick. Oh boy. Okay. Just put all that in there. Heck it. That too. It's, an absolute bloody mess. But it's all I got. Right. Another quick run of putting a few things away. That gets put in the ground. Huh, another 5 of those and I have got that filled. Okay. The solarite ore needs to be put in here, to be quite honest. Those get put away up in house. Little cheese gets eaten. Pet pellets get put in chest in here. There we go. Basically, if I ever decide to pull out a new pet because Ember here is hit max level, I can level them relatively quickly, at least for a bit. A good place for that, so that'll do. The millipede figurine goes into my overflowing museum storage. I really need to get around to, actually putting more stuff out, but in order to do that I need to organize more, and yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Right. Lumen coral. Lumen coral. I'm gonna go and test my hypothesis that I need to be on the shore in the ocean area and diggy diggy. Oh, I need 5 Pandorian bars in order to enhance that. Okay. Okay. Right. We'll see if this works. So. Lumen coral. I only need 1. That'll do. That'll do. Woo. And with that, I can make every terrarium and every aquarium. And I can expand the museum! As if I need to do more. Ha! Alright. So, that is not going to be for right now. I am, however, going to take my, my 2 colored diamonds, a couple of plinths, and zip those over into it. I am going to... I'm gonna just repair that for basic, for good measure. I'm gonna take a bunch of mechanical parts and a bunch of ancient crystals, because I'm pretty sure I can make something. With those, it's kind of, it's way more than I need, I'm pretty sure. But I now have them, at least. I've never come across the cicada burrows at all. They're supposed to be in the wilderness somewhere, but I've never come across one. So I'm not going to bother with the hardened sap thing. But that's another boss thing that can be fought. I guess I'll try and take a little bit of... if I can find it again. The cytoplasm? Goodness knows I get enough of it just fighting things, but... At this point, We'll take that, we'll take that. Okay. We'll take all of that. Screw it, I'm taking all of the cytoplasm. I am not going to muck about with it. Just take the whole lot. So, first order of business, putting the diamonds down. Second order of business, getting butt over to the passage again. And seeing about that obliteration ray upgrade. It's not going to be visible because of the torch. Well, torch goes away. Yep, torch is just not going to be feasible in that location. It's a sad thing, but it happens. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Got that. Those. Obliteration ray. I think it is time to go and see how much that Fury Forge has done. It might not have been enough time. I don't know. But if we have the full 100, in theory I might be able to upgrade this thing. I swear to God! I swear to God! Not even a moment of peace. Oh, dude, the turrets need to be hooked up. They're not powered. That's why I needed the... Ah! Right. That's why I needed the power lines, because the turrets need to be hooked up to them. I forgot. That's why the turrets aren't helping. I forgot. Well, we broke one. Which, might as well break all of them. They're not doing anything right now. They need to be, I could probably hook them to this stuff directly. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Well, it's a defense line at least. Okay. I do not quite have enough. There hasn't been enough time. Drat. Well, I can make those. I don't want to know where Urslime is. That's the thing. I do want to know where Urslime is at all times. I do not want to resummon him. He is already a problem. I'll look for Queen of the Burrowed Sands. Stormbringer. 100 Pandorium bars. That's all I have left. Oh! I already found the arena for that. I just don't know how to activate it. Okay. Well. 79. Okay. It's fine. It'll do. I just need to basically buy a little bit of time, come back, and I should be able to get Stormbringer, finally. So, let's go and see real quick what it takes to get the Queen of the Burrowed Sands. Doggo barking in the background. Put those away real quick. I can also put these away. They'll be fine. I don't need them anymore, I think, because it's just these 3 things plus that. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Away, away. Away. And quite frankly, I don't know where the sulfur buds are. Are they in here? They're in here. Okay. I've gotten quite a few sulfur bombs just from those things, though. There is that. Okay. Need to get more food into my inventory. Get my various colored cheeses. There we go. Alright. So. We're waiting on that. We are searching to see if there's a way to summon the Bug Queen, I guess. I'm not quite sure who to talk to about that. Giant Slime Summoning Idol. That's all well and good. Orm the Devourer. Hive Mother. No, no. Nothing I really want there. I've already gotten the Empty Crystal. Rune Parchment. I've got a clear gemstone, and I think I've got the Broken Handle. I don't know if I have the Chipped Blade. And that's just to basically get a powerful, like, sword weapon, which I don't necessarily want, so it would be just for curiosity's sake if I did it. This is all fish stuff. Maybe you. Maybe it's you. Bait Pillar. That's the ocean one. Already done that. Yeah, you don't have anything for summoning the not Hive Mother, Bug Lady. I don't know. Queen of the Burrowing Sands or whatever it is. Pretty sure you don't have, because these are just the main ones. Yeah, I've got absolutely no idea. And you're just holidays. I'm not sure how you get her out of the Burrowed Sands, you know? Because that's kind of all I've got. I could just go down there and, like, stand around in the area, but that doesn't usually summon anything. Hey, 200. Ba-da-da-da. The calcified shell does need to go somewhere else. That being said, it's getting a little ridiculous in here. I kind of want a core figurine. What can I say? I want to put it on something. There we go. All right. So, it's basically just a waiting game. All right. All right. Let's go be foolish. Number one, let's go see if there's anything to do with just going in here and seeing if anything's there. I don't think there was because I went in there before. And saw absolutely nothing. So there's got to be some sort of item required or something to summon this boss. That usually has been the case for a lot of these like later bosses. Like the non-slime ones at the very least. The slime ones just kind of thump around. They exist. Yeah, that's just that guy. There's just some little golden cicadas that bug things that run around. And sure enough, here's the boss arena. Here's the boss summoning circle. I don't have a way to summon her, as far as is known. Unless there's a way somewhere within this little complex. That might be it. Alright. That's a pretty little area. Little library. I think these bookshelves might be different than the ones I have. New item, large grimy bookshelf. I don't like grimy, but thanks. Okay, those are just basically stools painted purple. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. We've got absolutely nothing, guys. We've got nothing. Well, okay. Powerful staff. Strong staff. Alright, I think that's a dead end. Sure seems to be all the distance I can go there. Whee! Hi! Alright. We've got a cleared room here. Alright, okay. Well, that was weird. Can I just clear my way through this? Yes, I can. Thank you. I do like having a connected loop. Alright. I am thinking that there's some secret I do not have yet for getting this to happen. And until I have it, that's pretty much it. Yep. Okay. Which means the only thing left is back down here. Fight things straight out the gate, probably. It's been like 2 out of 2 so far. Okay, nothing there. Good. For once. Sheesh. Oh, there they are. Didn't take them long. Alright. Give me all your loot, please, and thank you. Alright, what are we looking at? 101! We're here! We're in business! Let's go! Stormbringer! Don't even start. You little buggy thing. Don't even start. Okay. Now, here's the question. Stormbringer is very powerful. How powerful? I don't know. Where... Give me a wall. Give me a wall. No! Even Stormbringer cannot break through these stupid calcified walls. That being said, it has absolutely no durability bar, so I can use it endlessly without ever having to repair or anything. It's just what it is. Ah! You know, I hoped. I hoped. In vain! Well, I've got one other thing I can test. Can Stormbringer break through, for example, Oasis blocks? No! I already know it can't break through the maze blocks, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be able to break through Obsidian, but we can try it on the Obsidian because I did break through this with, again, some sort of food buff and my regular pickaxe. Alright, yeah, I can get through Obsidian. Apparently, it just takes forever. Oh, come on! I was getting through this with my pickaxe and, like, 6 hits each. Alright. Well. I know that it can do one thing, though. Where's an enemy? wonder if it can... Yeah, it can do that. I can now explode these rock walls from a slightly greater distance. That is good. That is very good. I'll take it. I will take it. No more running up close and then running away. Just ping from far and boom, boom, there it goes. Can just kind of carve my way through and there it goes. This is now zippy. God, I almost don't need the pickaxe anymore. I can just retire it. Look at this. I'm just melting through stuff. No more worries about duration or durability. It just goes. I have the ultimate obliteration ray. And you know what? Technically, this is melee damage. If I'm using it on an enemy, this is melee damage. This is melee damage at the best range that I can manage, which is not insane range, but it's something. Also, speed boost, short duration after I mine a wall, which means I can go even faster. Heck yeah! I think that just for this, this was fairly successful. Get obliterated! Hee-hee! We did good things here. I just gotta make sure I don't get too close in my excitement. Bombs still hurt. All right. Hee hee. Well, whatever else. I am happy to have this. Oh, it chains. I think at this point, this is where my melee level starts going up. If I ever hit level 100 in melee, unlikely, it will be solely because of this. Okay. Well, that puts us right at the 3-hour mark, and while my, while in-game I am quite hungry, out-of-game I am also quite hungry, so I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and scoot on back to my base. If I can find the way, I kind of went on a spree there. Where's the teleporter? Where's the teleporter? Here's lava. Here's lava. Teleporter! Woo! Let me through! There we go. Okay. Woo! So, I think that was a relatively successful run. Came in with the goal of finding the Rift statue, found it, thought I could bring it back to base. I cannot, but did manage to use it. We've got Pandoria more going, we've got the Stormbringer. And quite frankly, the Solarite pickaxe can now be retired with that. We've got a Chaos Staff. And we have one each of the 9 cards of the Oracle deck in a very pretty new museum room. Plus an open plinth if I ever manage to get the tied together deck, but not holding my breath on that one anytime soon, so... Alright. I think that was pretty good. We're gonna leave it there. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you for whatever comes next week. Until then, have a great weekend, and I guess, again, happy Mother's Day to anybody who's celebrating. Alright. So long.